We are so happy and grateful that you found your way to this crowdfunder FAQ video. We've got a massive project underway at the moment, and doubtless you'll have some questions about it. So we thought we'd come to this beautiful piece of canalside in Risca in South Wales so that I could grill Dan Raven-Ellison, the founder of Slow Ways, about some of these really tricky finer points of the project. I'm Hannah Engelkamp, I'm the story lead of Slow Ways. To start with, Dan, are you serious? Is this realistic?
Absolutely serious. It's realistic, it's necessary, it's needed. You know, it's bold, it's audacious, but we've had volunteers over the last 5 years already create 140,000 kilometres of recommended walking routes, connecting all of the towns, cities and national parks right across Great Britain. So all we want to do now is dial that up tenfold and connect all the villages, all the hilltops, all the shops, all the places you want to go to across Britain and Ireland.
So take that existing network that we've made and fill in all the gaps.
Exactly.
I mean, it sounds fantastic. I'm just wondering, as a mum, and I've got 2 children, I've got quite, complex needs amongst us as a group. I want to be outside as much as possible, but I like to actually go for a walk. I've got one kid who wants to be on his bike as much as possible. I've got another kid who really loves wildlife. Is this going to be able to cater for everybody?
That's what we want. We want to include everyone and everywhere, helping everyone find the very best possible routes for them. So you go onto the app or the website and you use filters to say, I would like a route which is great for wildlife, great for small legs on a bike, great for walking long distances, but also starts at a station and helps me with... Ends at a cafe, is good for my gammy knees or whatever. And you're left behind with all the routes that are the ones that might be good for you. And not only are we interested in helping people find routes that meet their needs, it's also interest-based. So if you're trying to find a route that is really great for nature or for heritage or culture or art, we want you to find that route as well.
So if I've got half an hour to wait and I'm near a train station and I don't want to just sit down in the waiting room, I can use it wherever I am. Also, I live in Aberystwyth. I can see how this will work if you're in a national park or if you're in a city centre. But is it really going to work for me in Aberystwyth or wherever I happen to be? That's a massive scale of ambition.
It's absolutely massive, completely doable with your help. All it needs is lots and lots of people to come together. And one of the inspirations for this project and how we're going to do this is that right across Britain and Ireland, we know that there are thousands and thousands of community groups, charities, clubs, schools, health teams, all of whom are really keen to get people out and about, walking, running, reeling, cycling, pushing, for all kinds of reasons, right? So what we want to do is give them the tools so they can share great individual routes, but also create collections and networks of routes as well.
I love the people power, people doing it for themselves, grassroots, homegrown, information sharing side of this. But people are busy, like now more than ever before. Are teachers and council workers and parents actually going to find the time to do this?
100%. So I used to be a teacher, right? And I'm super busy, marking books, like preparing for school. When I was teaching, I also had a very young child as well. So it'd be useful for me in 2 ways. Firstly, I haven't got time to go on a dodgy walk or a dodgy bike ride. I want a dead cert route that I know is going to work out for me and my young child. At the same time, when I was a geography teacher, like now, I was super geeky and I'd love setting lessons for not only my year 7s, for example, but things that they could do with their parents or carers as well. If I could have back then shared walking routes or riding routes that help children to learn about nature with their parents, then I would have loved to do that. Now imagine upskilling thousands of teachers with that ability.
There are other apps though that people use all the time. What are we offering that is different from what they're offering?
I think a lot of those apps are absolutely brilliant. I use a lot of them myself, but they tend to be fitness-based, they're very individualistic, and Slow Ways is about collaboration. We're about everyone and everyone's interests, and we're a not-for-profit community interest company. So ultimately, we're not just trying to make profit for shareholders, we're trying to create the best possible platform for you.
And it's not just about the money either. Like if all of those people get on board, that really sends a message about how people will value this, about how useful it is.
Exactly. If we had 20,000 people support this, then it means overnight we'd have an incredible organisation to actually deliver on these plans.
So we get the money, we make the platform, people come and use the platform. How is that going to change people's lives?
You know, for me, I'm inspired by this project because I know how valuable walking, running, being active outdoors is for my life. And I know that it can make people's lives longer, richer, healthier. It can save you money in your pocket. It can help protect the planet as well.
It sounds brilliant and it sounds necessary. So how can people help?
So we need as many people as possible to help us with this crowdfunding campaign. Every single pledge of any amount will help. We've got some absolutely fantastic rewards you can claim, and what we'll give you back in return is an absolutely beautiful website and app for finding the very best routes. Chip in, claim rewards, but please also help spread the word. Tell your friends, your colleagues, your family. Share this campaign on social media as well, and let's create a real movement for change that not only helps us today, but helps future generations as well.